Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning and welcome to Storytime. Thank you for joining me. Happy Friday. Yes, the jig is back. You know it's Friday. We're back for another story and another week to wrap up here on Storytime. Thank you so much for joining in and welcome. Please let us know where you are and who is joining in with you. So glad to see you here with us. Of course, if you're joining us for the live, and of course, even those joining us for the recordings later on, we're still saying thank you and sending you love. Thank you for being here. Happy Friday indeed. I hope that you have a good Friday wherever you are. It is Friday the 13th though, so if you do believe in in that sort of thing too, please be careful. I hope that this is a good Friday the 13th for you. Thank you so much for joining in and welcome to Storytime. Glad you're here with us, and I am glad indeed to share this one today with you. Steam Train, Dream Train. This one coming to you from Sherri, Duskey, Rinker, and Tom Lichtenheld, both powerhouses in the children's book world, and so happy to have them here on Storytime, to have their book here on Storytime today. I'm glad you're here, and this one we're reading with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Welcome, welcome, and please get ready for this wonderful book. If you have it at home, follow along. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Glad you're here. Get ready, get comfortable, get cozy. We have a beautiful story for us today. Thank you for being here, and just happy to be here with you and wishing you a wonderful day indeed. Thank you for joining us. Let us see who is with us this morning, ready for a beautiful story. Welcome to Storytime this morning. How are you doing, Rikia? Good morning to you out here in Oakland. Kiki, thank you for joining us. And of course, Betty Deshay, thank you. Marquise, good morning to you as well. Thank you for joining us out here in Oakland. It looks like it'll be a nice and bright day out here in Oakland. I found a solution to the glare that was getting to me from the window, and sorted it out. Now I don't have to block it out. It's just it works perfectly. Thank you so much for joining in. Loving the bright day out here in Oakland. I hope that it is beautiful as well where you are, but it still might be a little bit chilly out here in Oakland, so please, if you're going out, remember to carry with you a nice warm jacket, which you can of course layer off later on if needed. Thank you for being here, and good morning to you, Rikia. Betty, how are you doing today? Rikia, I will definitely be seeing you later on at school. Thank you so much for joining in. Amanda West, good morning to you, and Sarah and Nathan in sunny and very warm Illinois. Oh, that does sound awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Nathan was sick yesterday, but is much better today. That is good news. Thank you. I'm so glad you're feeling better today. So we are all very, very happy to be able to join in today's story. Well, I'm glad you're here. And Nate, I hope that you feel better. keep getting stronger and stronger as the day goes, so you can also enjoy this lovely weekend that is coming ahead of us. Thank you so much for sharing, and of course, hugs to you, sending you love, and of course, all the best wishes as you continue to get stronger and stronger. Thank you for being here one more time, Sarah and Nathan, and of course, Amanda West. Thank you so much for joining us out in Illinois. Thank you for being here. Happy Friday! Yes, indeed, Abraham. Thank you for joining us. You're saying happy Friday to everybody. Well, happy Friday to you too, young man. Thank you so much for joining in out in San Leandro. Absolutely loving it here. Good morning to you, Pamela, Courtney. How are you doing with Braylon and Chad in a sunny morning out there in Natchitoches, Louisiana? I love it. Thank you for being here. And I'm glad that it is nice and sunny out there, warm too. Enjoy it indeed. Thank you so much for being here. And glad we're here together again for another story. And of course, you're sending good wishes, yes, to Nathan, feeling better, from Braylon and Chad. We appreciate you, and that is what this community is about: positive vibes and community together. Thank you so much for that, Braylon and Chad, and of course, Pamela, Courtney, Auntie Ann, sending you love as well. Oh my goodness, thank you for being here. Nathan, keep getting stronger, buddy, and I hope that this book that we have today is just the one that is needed to help you get stronger and stronger. And remember, this week we've been reading books that remind us to just, follow our dreams, but also remember to give ourselves a pat on the back as we go along the way. And remember too that sometimes things won't work out as we plan, but we keep going. Yes, remember to celebrate those little things and indeed the big things as well. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Get ready, get comfortable. Steam train, dream train is on the way. Choo choo. Join me on the other side of this short break, and we'll be back for story time. Please get comfortable, get ready. This is your time. Run. Go and grab your coffee, go and grab your hot chocolate, go and grab your cocoa, whatever else that you're having this morning. Thank you so much for joining in. I'll see you on the other side of this message in a little bit.
Hi, my name is Zetta Elliott, and I am the author of 40 books for kids, including Dragons in a Bag and A Place Inside of Me. You're watching Storytime with Mr. LaMotta.
Oh, thank you, Zeta. Over 40 children's books and amazing books, plenty of them that we've read here on Storytime. And of course, one to check out is A Place Inside of You, a very powerful poem that as we know, there's been book bans that have been happening in certain parts of the country, and Zeta Elliott's books have been some of those that have been affected by that. But we continue to read them because we think that information that she shares must be shared, needs to be shared, needs to be heard. So check out Zeta Elliott, show her your love, support her, find her where you find books, and of course, do check out her books from your local libraries as well. All right, here we go. Steam Train, Dream Train. Yes. Do not forget those dreams. Your dreams are valid. Keep chasing them. Keep going after them. And sometimes we fall, but hopefully we get up and continue going. All right. Quickly, somebody else is in with us. Good morning to you. Lydia Yamaguchi, how are you doing today? Made it to live. Yay. All right, here we go. Steam Train, Dream Train. And also I must say to Lydia Yamaguchi and Rikia, both of you being here, congratulations on a successful student. Oh my goodness, now I'm forgetting what the A is for. Please help me. SAC, Student Advisory Council. There we go. Yes, I think you're doing amazing work, important work. And I am glad to know you both. All right, here we go. Steam Train, Dream Train. This one coming to you from Sherri, Duskey, Rinker, and Tom Lichtenheld. Steam Train, Dream Train. Do you want to try it too? Choo, 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 choo. All right, here we go. Through the darkness, clickety-clack, 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 clickety-clack. coming closer down the track. Hold your breath so you can hear huffing, chuffing, drawing near. Choo choo, choo choo, clickety clack, clickety clack, clickety clack, clickety clack. A whistle blares out in the night, a mighty engine, wondrous sight. Choo, choo choo. A whistle blares in the night, a mighty engine, wondrous sight. The smokestack puffs, the big wheels grind, the trusty tenders close behind. Cling, clang, the bell rings out on top. Hissing steam, brakes squeal, then stop. Everything stops. Hissing steam, brakes squeal, then stop. The driver signals to the crew. Each worker knows just what to do. Before it gets too late, start to load up all the freight. Everything will soon be stowed. A train, car matched to every load. Oh, yes. Everything will soon be stowed. A train car matched to every load. Look at that happy crew. Then crew slides back with boxcar doors and tumbles in to start their chores. They whirl, they twirl, cartwheel, jump, but car goes stowed without a bump. Oh, how are they doing that? Such a ruckus, and yet so careful. Things that rock and roll and spin, all are juggled safely in. Oh my. Things that rock and roll and spin, all are juggled safely in. Wow. What skill. The freight is loaded as they play. They work and bounce the night away. The freight is loaded as they play. They work and bounce the night away. Building blocks, erector sets, bikes and kites, and motor jets. The boxcars made to safely haul almost anything at all. Oh, look at all that. The hopper's top is open wide, so cargo can be poured inside. The crew hops to it, and one and all, they get to work and have a ball. Then, with a bounce, a pounce, a leap, 3 boys jump in and fall asleep. Everybody is asleep. Then, with a bounce, a pounce, a leap, 3 boys jump in and fall asleep. Tankers lined up in a row are getting filled with paints to go. Purple, yellow, green, blue, a color convoy coming through. Oh, tankers lined up in a row and getting filled with paints to go. Purple, yellow, green, and blue. A color convoy coming through. What is your favorite color? Is it purple, yellow, green, blue, or maybe turquoise? What is it? Or is it red? Hint, hint. The reefer car is snug and cold. Its chili box can safely hold frozen treats for every stop. Oh, like a rolling ice cream shop. Oh, I want to be next to that. The reefer car is snug and cold. Its chili box can safely hold frozen treats for every stop, like a rolling ice cream shop. Oh. The train car's packed. The crew sits back. The crew sits back and chills out with a midnight snack. Oh. Oh, well, they've earned it, haven't they? After all the hard work. The train car's packed. The crew sits back and chills out with a midnight snack. A well-earned midnight snack. Oh. 10 hard workers lend a hand to fill the gondolas with sand. Sand for castles, moats, and more. Sand for tunnels, sand galore. Oh, look at them at work. 10 hard workers lend a hand to fill the gondolas with sand. Sand for castles, moats, and more. Sand for tunnels, sand galore. Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. Stacked up on the auto track, 6 race cars for a private track. Rainbow colors, flames and stripes, shiny engines, chromy pipes. The auto truck will gently keep these fast and fast cars. Yes, stacked up on the auto truck. On the auto track, 6 race cars for a private track. Rainbow colors, flames and stripes, shiny engines, chromy pipes. The auto track will gently keep these fast cars all fast asleep. Yes, it will. Look at that. Whoa. The well cars carry giant beasts, munching on enormous feasts. Brachiosaurus likes the view, while T-Rex gets a bone to chew. The well cars carry giant beasts, munching on enormous feasts. Brachiosaurus likes the view, while T-Rex gets a bone to chew. Oh my. The flatbed cars are rolling beds. The weary crew can rest their heads and settle in and tuck in tight. Their work is finished for tonight. Oh yes, rest up, crew. The flatbed cars are rolling beds. The weary crew can rest their heads and settle in and tuck in tight. Their work is finished for tonight. The red caboose is last in line. From the lookout, all looks fine. The freight and crew are tacked away. The next stop is another day. The red caboose is last in line. From the lookout, oh, looks fine. The freight and crew are tucked away. The next stop is another day. Oh, yes, another day awaits. A hiss, a jolt, a shift and sway. Now the journey's underway. The train's departing car by car. The headlight fades into the stars, puffing, chuffing out of sight. Choo, 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 choo. Clickety, clack, clickety, clack, clickety, clack. Steam train, dream train. Choo, choo. Good night. And that is the end of our story. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time today. I hope you enjoyed that one. Yes, indeed. Steam Train, Dream Train, coming from two award-winning authors, New York Times bestsellers, Sherri, Duskey, Rinker, and Tom Lichtenheld. And today we're looking at this one coming to you from Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Had to go back for this one into the archives. And indeed, the next stop is the next day. And that's the line I hope that you all get today. Next day, there's another day coming, a new day coming. We have an opportunity to start our day, to start afresh, and indeed shake off anything that happened the day before and indeed move on. But remember to keep giving yourselves those pats on the back, keep giving yourself the self-love, the care that you need. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. I hope you've enjoyed every book that we've shared this week, and of course, wrapping it all up with Steam Train, Dream Train. I was getting tired just following this crew around, but indeed in the end, a well-deserved rest after a hard day's work. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm glad you are here with us. I hope that you continue enjoying the stories that we bring you here on Storytime, and of course send your recommendations to us as well. Let us know what you want to see here on Storytime, what you would like to see here on Storytime, and we'll keep it working to bring those books here to you. And of course, we'll be working as well to bring back guests here on Storytime. So many are coming back, and I'm excited to have all the guests that will be coming. I've been in touch with a few, and so hopefully that we'll have our guests here coming in with their stories, their work, showing us their work, and indeed just sharing their journey of writing. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. Happy Friday indeed to everybody that is here. And there was a message here that I saw indeed that was coming in from Amanda West, and it says, please tell Braylon and Chad they help fill our kindness buckets for today. Absolutely. Yes, indeed. Those invisible buckets, keep filling them, yes, with all the goodness and positive vibes. Thank you so much for sharing that, Amanda. And of course, wishing you continued healing and strength, Nate. Thank you so much for joining us on Storytime. Absolutely love it. Braylon and Chad, another pat on your back for that one. Thank you so much for joining us. Absolutely appreciate you. Yes, Lydia Yamaguchi say thank you. Well, student leadership is the dream, right? Thank you, and making it a reality for sure. And hopefully Student Advisory Council is not the end of this. Thank you so much for joining in. We hope to see many spaces bring in students and bring in student voices, bring in young people's voices as they are needed indeed. Thank you so much for sharing that. And yes, absolutely. A big shout out to you, David, on graduating from your program today. Yes, sending you love from out here in Oakland all the way to Providence, Rhode Island. Sending you love, my brother, and congratulations on a job well done. Yes, indeed, the sky's the limit. Keep going, keep chasing those dreams. And of course, if we fall, we get up and keep trying. Thank you so much for sharing. Absolutely love it. And of course, good morning morning to you as well. Shelby Mack, one of my favorite people all time. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. Yes, Rikia, we do have soccer today. We do have soccer, so bring your gear. We'll be out there right after school. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime, everybody. Absolutely appreciate you, and I hope that you have a lovely day indeed. Thank you for being here. This has been Storytime for today. Amanda, thank you for joining us. And of course, Sarah and Nathan sending you love. Terry McLeod and Abraham also sending you hugs and love out right close by in San Leandro. Appreciating you. Thank you so much. Pamela, Courtney, Braylon and Chad and everybody else in Natchitoches, Louisiana sending you love. Absolutely appreciate you. This has been Storytime for today. This has been Storytime for this week. Thank you for being here, and indeed do join us next week for more stories. And congratulations to everybody again that is graduating from several different programs, everybody that is moving on to middle school, everybody that is graduating high school, whatever achievements, small, big as they may feel, congratulations to you. You deserve it. You've worked hard for it. You've done an amazing job. And of course, if there are a few things that need to be tacked away, they will happen in time. Please be kind to yourself. Give yourself grace. Don't be too hard on yourself. The world is hard enough as it is. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Much love from me, and I will see you again, God willing, on Monday. Not tomorrow, Monday for Storytime. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my goodness, I could stay in this space forever because I just get so much good energy, so much positive vibes from all of you, and I just hope that you get the same feeling back and go into this day with smiles and indeed ready to chase those dreams, ready to face the day, and of course ready to just relax. A nap is a good thing too. Refresh your brain, rejuvenate your body. Thank you so much for joining in. And as Lydia Yamaguchi says, indeed, hydrate, drink some water. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. I'll be back again on Monday. For now, I'll leave you again with a short message from our friend Lydia Yamaguchi, and then we'll see you after that for our final goodbyes. All right, join me on the other side shortly.
Hi, everyone. My name is Lydia Yamaguchi. I'm one of the co-founders of Storytime with Mr. Lamata way back in 2020, and I am so glad that you are here to enjoy this story today. We love being able to bring these stories to people all over the world, and we hope that you share this with someone that you love too. Before I go, I want to remind you to drink some water today, move your body in a way that feels good, be kind to yourself, and be kind to someone else too. Again, thank you so much for being here. We love it, and enjoy this story. Thanks again.
Bye-bye. See you all on Monday. Choo-choo. I'm jumping on that steam train, and I'm out of here. See you on Monday. Bye-bye.
It brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamata. He will be starting soon. Story time with Mr. Lamata, where all your dreams come true. He brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamata. He will be starting soon. Story time with Mr. Lamata, where all your dreams come true. He brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start on the reading? We just can't wait to be reading. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start on the reading? We just can't wait to be